we go home and we entertain ourselves. Good morning, champ. VelkoTuhchiev here, the professional problem solver, coming to you live for another episode of WakeNMake. Today we're going to talk about freedom. Freedom of what? Freedom of time. Poor people are worried about money and losing money. Rich people are worried about time and wasting time. So think about it. True freedom is when you're able to control and manage your time and your mental energy. Sometimes we feel like we're not truly free, especially if we work the same schedule and it's consistent schedule. And sometimes it's not our choice. Sometimes we have to be at a certain place at a certain time, and we're definitely not controlling and choosing that. So I'm not talking about the situations where we have no choice. Sometimes we get into that cycle, in that predicament, in that box, without realizing that it is our choice. Right? So there's nothing more dangerous than the prison of the mind. The problem with that is that we lock ourselves in this prison cell, and we are the only ones that have the keys. So as a business owner, I wear so many hats. I'm also a future husband, father, son, brother, friend. So there's so many different roles that I fulfill, right? It's inevitable that I will mess up. The only way for me to be able to balance all these roles is if I control and manage my time and if I prioritize properly. When I don't prioritize properly, it feels like prison. It feels like self-discipline. When it feels this way, we go home and we're thinking about revenge. We want to make up some of that time that was not sexy, and we were doing things that were not fun, but they were necessary. What we do is we go home and we entertain ourselves just because it feels like right now we're in control of our time. We're making it up for all these unpleasant things that we did during the day. You know what I'm talking about. So apparently there's a name for this condition. I did my research, and it's called revenge bedtime procrastination. It's a phenomenon in which people who don't have much control over their daytime refuse to sleep early in order to regain some sense of freedom during the late night hours. And then, how does this reflect on us? On the next day, we feel sluggish, we have lack of energy. Whatever we were watching last night, that's what our subconscious was working on. Whatever images we saw, whatever sense they make, sometimes they don't make any sense, sometimes they're not productive, sometimes they take us in a completely different state of mind. So we wake up with no energy, and it's probably because of the revenge bedtime procrastination. Do you know what I'm talking about? Can you relate to this? Please put something in the comments. I know you're watching this video. Let me know that you are by liking the video, by sharing the video, by sharing this podcast, and let's work together on removing revenge bedtime procrastination from our life. Let's replace it with a book that will make us go to sleep real fast. Use a self-development book so you could invest in yourself in the meantime. Now let's make it a great day.